Now, of course, we have to do a look that matches these nails. I want to do eyeshadow this color. I want to do lips this color, and we got to do blush because this is basically the blush of the moment. This is from OPI. It's just nail polish, and yes, these are my natural nails, and I just painted them. It's called I Quit My Day Job. That's the name of the color. I was just shopping for kombucha, actually, when I walked by the HEB beauty section. Listen, I had to have this. It's my favorite pink. It's so bright. Okay, let's do a makeup look around this. So I like the idea of different textures of this pink, but we're gonna do a pretty classic warm brown crease, very bronzy crease. I thought that would be fun, but let's start with some clean canvas first. Smooth that out. Oh goodness, today is the last day for the Memorial Day sale, so don't miss out on that. I'll leave the link so you can go check it out. Just wanted to remind y'all. And I'm using clean canvas, and I'm going to use the shade Fair. The lighter the base, the truer the color. Now I might take it off my lid later, but I don't know where I'm going. So if I wipe it off later, just know that I don't know exactly where I want to go. So I don't know if I want to use this, which I would want to clean off my lid space, or if I just want to use an eyeshadow, which I would not want to clean off my lid space. So it's just going to be easier just to kind of smooth this out all over for now. And if we need to come back and clean up the lid with some micellar water, easy peasy. But we're not there yet. So I think I'll actually grab some cream bronzer. I don't want this to intimidate you. Good Lord, I love this palette. But I don't want this to intimidate you because nothing is set right now, and this is going to be so easy to blend. Think of it as underpainting on your eyes. So we're just going to grab this shade, which I will use later, and I'm just going to warm up the crease. Okay, it might be scary. It's absolutely not. We do want to use the C31, so we can just blend it into that clean canvas. We're still going to be setting with eyeshadows. Just think of it as underpainting, but on your eye. It's just such a nice warm shade. And it's going to be so perfect because we're going to use it. I'm just wiping off any excess to pick up some more. We're going to use this shade in a little while to warm up my skin. So it's just going to be very cohesive. Just press and blend that in. I need to pick up a little bit more. There we go. I just tapped in one more time. There we go. So I can't put this palette down. I love it. And I haven't forgot about the MAC ones. We're going to use those tomorrow. But this just is the perfect warm color. We're gonna press that all throughout our crease. Nice, okay. I'm using the side of the brush. It's gonna set it evenly and quickly. The crease, it tends to be the first thing to crease because that's where your eye moves. So we want to set that very quickly, and then from there, that's where we start to transition. And when I say transition, we're taking that up towards the brow so it gets nice and smooth and even. Perfect. Grab our dark matter palette again. We're gonna grab this shade, and that's gonna go on our brow bone. And I'm gonna swatch a few pinks to see which one I wanna use on my lid. And we'll decide. Micellar water on our C30. I decided I am gonna clean off my lid. Okay. Listen, what I decided to do is complicated and fussy and wild, but it's fun. Okay, I wanted to use these, so we clean this off, nothing on there. And I just did one dot of that, okay? And then we do quite a bit of the white. And then I grab this shade. So this is just the primary blue, primary white, but this shade, I love this shade as blush too. So then I just took it and I put it here. I just put it all around. Again, fussy. We could probably just do it with eyeshadow, but I'm just having fun. That's kind of cool the way it is. I can't help it. I am an artiste. Okay, so now we're just gonna mix all of this together. See? Fun, right? I was saying, look at my little concentration face. So now we're just gonna carve this out before it sets. And then if we want to brighten it up some more, we can just pop a little bit of white eyeshadow on top, which we will do. I haven't done a cut crease in a while. Thought it'd be fun. I know that that's complicated, and I'm sure we have an eyeshadow similar to this color, but I feel sometimes when I do overly complicated things, you might even understand that color better. And when you understand makeup, you're unstoppable. So you might thinking, I will never do that. But now you understand how to get a color like this. There's a lot of blue in it. So it's helpful. It might seem overwhelming, but the more you see it, the more you understand makeup, and then you're unstoppable. Now liquid shadows, they tend to darken as they dry. I'm just gonna add a little bit of white, just white eyeshadow. I'm just using this one from this palette right here, but I'm sure most of you have a white eyeshadow. I'm talking just that much, where you almost can't even see it. I'm adding that just to brighten it up a little. If I'm doing black eyeliner, I'm still grabbing my Valentino. I absolutely love this. Still. I've just been using brown, but I feel like doing like a really classic rose look from the year 2018. I'm gonna keep the lash soft, so we're gonna do Moonlight. And what you're seeing me do is I'm not pinching them onto my actual lash. I'm kind of just pushing my actual lash, my natural lash, into the falsie, so they blend really nicely. But the lash itself is on my skin. Let's grab that same color that was in our crease. Grab some of that on our C40. A lot of my foundations are a little bit too light for me, so I find that doing underpainting, which I have videos way before the underpainting situation, it's been around for a million years, but before that really kind of came to mainstream. I did a video last spring and showing y'all that this is how I do a lot of kind of shifting my foundation to be a little bit more of my summer color. It doesn't quite do the trick like a foundation mixing pigment, like a dark orange, but it definitely can shift at least 2.5 to 3 shades, but no more than that. Let's use our Tom Ford foundation. See, it's already getting a little bit too light for me, but the bronzer underneath should help. And then I'm also gonna do my Mob Beauty bronzer on top. Love this foundation, by the way. I will say combination could absolutely wear it, but if you find yourself to be definitely on the oily side, this is one we would skip. But I love it for me because I'm balanced to dry and it's fantastic. Let's get our luscious C42. Okay, I'm excited to blend this. Okay, I figured that y'all would want to watch this blend out because it's so satisfying. And don't forget the C42. It's on sale. It's the last day. Ooh, luscious. Luscious. I love to watch this blend. See how that matches so nicely now? The bronzer just kind of darkens it just a hair. And now we're about to get back to all the pink. We had to lay down our base first. And also look at how nicely the C42 fits around here. Fits in here perfectly without disturbing our brows. Fits around here perfectly. And push it in here. So I know this is horrifying. I want it to be that much. This is a very pink look. Remember, we don't have concealer on. I'm teaching you something. So if you really want to play around with the pink under eye, this is a good way to do it. So this is the Juvia's Place. I haven't used it, but again, I know formulas very, very well. and I know that a little bit is going to be good. So we're gonna blend this one out. I want more than what we would normally put. I would not put this much if I did not have, if I had my concealer on already, this would not happen, but we need this much to really shift this under eye to be very pink. So let's blend this color out. That's exactly what I'm wanting. I know you're thinking this looks like a clown. Well, it might still look like a clown when we're done to you, but this is exactly what I'm wanting. So let's blend this color underneath. By the way, I've never used these before, but I already know I'm going to love. I picked this up the other day at Ulta. Now I'm gonna grab my favorite concealer, my Natasha Denona, shade R5. That goes there. Grab our C31. And then it'll tone it down, but it's still going to mix because that's a very pigmented blush. So now we're gonna have the perfect pink under eye. Yes, this is a pink under eye, but obviously it's not that wildness that I know most of you were going, she has lost it. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our foundation brush again. This is exactly the technique I always show y'all. Melty, melty. So I bought this. This is the pink powder from Jones Road. If you like pink powder, this is a pink powder. Look at how pink it is on here. Wow. I like it. I really, really like it. I haven't even worn it. This is my first time trying it. I don't know what we're doing here, but first impression, I think it's very blurring, very smoothing, and very pink. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like it. Beautiful blush transition. Fun, fun. I'm gonna just use what's left here in the center. Hopefully it wears well because it seems like it's just stunning. I just picked up what was left on the back of my hand. I'm trying to get the rest of it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of my Mob Beauty bronzer. This is M36. And I wanted a little bit more red. I do like to get wild, then grab my foundation brush, because remember, only the center is set. So if I want to just kind of make this into a cream bronzer, even though it's a powder, I can. And I just feel like it melts things so much better when you do it this way. So I mixed these two. I put down this one first, and then I'm just lightly going over just to match. Perfect. And these are from Wyra Cosmetics. I have a discount code with them. It's a commission code, which means that I make money if you use that code. So that code is Rose if you want to use it. Let's start with this House Labs lip crayon. It's actually really sparkly. It's so pretty. Then we're going to do Matte Cork lip liner because I feel like it just matches the bronzer. This does take quite a bit of blending though. Before I finish blending, really quickly, I'm just going to grab that Mob Beauty bronzer, and that's what's going to go underneath here, just to kind of mimic what we have going on here. So really quickly, this is absolutely gorgeous. I want to put a gloss on it to make it a little bit more milky, to kind of match this milky vibe. But that being said, this lip on its own, it glows. There's so much shimmer, but it's so comfortable, and I like how sheer it is. I expected this to be like crazy hot pink, but it's more of a topper with a little bit of color. You can't trust me. There's no telling what's on the back of my hand. Do you see how it's not just extreme, vivid, hot pink? It's very see-through, transparent. I really think that this is gorgeous for summer. I kind of want to just keep this here and try it on top of all kinds of lip liners and lipsticks. And then I added this gloss on top from NYX. I love these milky glosses. They have a blue one too. I know you might not want a blue gloss, but it's actually really good at kind of shifting colors. It doesn't come off like frosty blue. Now I do realize that this is a lot of pink, but that's what I was after today. I wanted pink, and dadgummit, I got pink. Okay, I'm gonna go wash this off and film some more things. We're actually going on a family trip next week. I'm going to pre-record a bunch of stuff. I will take a light with me. I'll try to do it, but it is family time. But I mean, y'all are my family too. Y'all know, unless I'm sick, like I was sick all of April. So if you were wondering where I was at, ill. Literally could not say hello without coughing. I was coughing so hard in between takes. I'm saying all that. I'm not wanting sympathy. No. In fact, I was hiding most of it because I don't want that. But in case you were wondering, oh, you're going to be gone again? Well, all of April I was ill. And if I'm gone next week and you're like, where are you? Which I'm, like I said, I'm going to pre-record. That's family time. Okay? It's family trip. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited, but also, just if I'm not here every single day, that's what's going on. But I will be present and I will be posting. I just have to say all of that to just let y'all know, in case you're wondering, hey, you didn't do a tutorial today. I might miss 1 or 2 tops. But like I said, I will be posting. I'll be here, promise. But April was rough. But I feel so great. All of you noticed it too. So it just feels so good to be back, and it feels good to be myself, because when I'm myself, I just want to sit here and play in makeup, and I want to learn so I can help you. All right, I love y'all so much. I can't get over how nicely this all matches. And then I liked how the lip liner matches this. So fun. Check YouTube. There's some tutorials there. I'll be uploading more. We're saving there. And I think that's about it. Now I've got a couple things that I want to try and film. I'm so excited. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the comments tonight.